Hi, everybody. Here at the trail. Hi, Constitutional Kim. It's a beautiful day out, and I wanted to share it with everybody. We still got our Santa Claus up here. I'm also going to go down and check my artwork from yesterday. Good to see you, Adjust. I'm having a hard time reading the chat, so I think I just saw Sarah in here. Hi, Robert. Yes, I'm in San Benito. Hi. Hi, Jingy. So this is the Resaca Trail. And it's about, I don't know, 74 here right now. So I just thought I'd share our park and the walking trail. How's my signal? I finally found some shade so I can read a little bit. Hi, Zero. Hi, Adjust. Hi, Sarah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Good signal, good. Thanks, Real Jingy. Okay, let me know if it starts messing. Okay, I'm just going to let the streams run. Oh, I think my art is still there. I see someone stopped and looked at is looking where the chalk was. She even got off the trail to go look at it. So that's good. This is our arboretum where we have festivals here once in a while. As you can see, the water's not very clean, but on the other end of here is where they had the water treatment plant. This water actually comes from the Rio Grande. Oh, I see a crane here. I don't know if I can get him on camera or not, but I'll try. Looks like he's looking for some food. But here's my little chalk thing. It's still here. I'm so happy. I figured they'd get some sort of complaints or something. Cool. Cool. Well, that's good. It's all here. Gonna continue on my little journey. When I find a shady space. Oh, there he is eating, or she. On the other side, there's a, we call it a fishing pier, observation pier. And go over there and set up a chair or whatever. So I know that up north you got snow and ice and everything like that. And I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just sharing a beautiful day with beautiful people who care to come into the live chat and get together. I'm coming up on a shady spot and also the map of where I'm at and what's going on. And I'll stop there and look and see what the stream's doing. I hope you mods aren't too busy with trolls today, because I know sometimes they like to come in and cause discontent. So this is where I'm at. It's called the Heaven Resaca Trail. Whoa, I hit something. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Jingy. Hi, Roadhog. Hi, Boomer. I know I'm way behind, people. I'm sorry. But I'm glad Daniel, everybody's here. So, you'll get, dang. I'm not going to touch the stream anymore because it keeps coming up, do you want to block somebody? I don't want to block anybody. So, whoops, a fish just did. So this is where we are, right about here. And I parked over here. And I'm just going to walk down here and around, which according to this is a mile. So this is the history of the, I'm trying to run 2 cameras. I have a second phone, and it takes a lot better video, but it's not activated yet. So I'll probably have to do some editing on that one. So it's the irrigation district, and it's owned by the irrigation district. The city of San Benito leases the trail. These are some of the vegetation that they have. And yes, there are alligators, mockingbirds, cottontail, lizards, and some of these other plants. Tarantulas. We're considered tropical. And here's some of the birds and butterflies. I didn't want to miss that. So is everybody having a good day? I hope so. This trail is fairly newly done. Up ahead here are some solar powered lights that was greatly needed because a lot of people come out here. But what you don't see that was passed by the city commission is that there is also 360 cameras, because unfortunately people did a lot of stealing around here. There's a flock of birds. I think it's ducks. There's some more down there. I'm getting off the trail a little bit because someone's got a bunch of dogs. I'll go over here to the community garden. I participated in it. Right now it's dormant. They'll probably start up again in November. But this is an opportunity for community to do some gardening. They have timed water drip irrigation here. And here's a bunch of stuff is bolted. Some Swiss chard if you want some. And that was a problem I had. Was that and here every few days or once a week and babysit it, but before they were completely ready and my tomatoes and my cucumbers and but I think they do it twice a year, and they give priority to people who are low income. Hi, Laporte. Reporter. We did have fruit trees here, but unfortunately there's no irrigation or watering system, so we don't get enough water for it to sustain, so they all died, even though we tried to hand water them. Is everybody bored with my live chat? I'm gonna check in and see. Have you seen anyone checking out your chalk? Yes, I have. Um, in fact, when I came up, there was a lady who was looking at it. It's right off the trail. I didn't put it right on the trail, um, but it's right beside the amphitheater. But if I see anybody else checking it out, I'll document it. So I'm going to get to Walkin. It's a beautiful day. Trying to keep this as stable as I can. Got it on a selfie stick with my elbow close to my side, but just like anything else when you walk, unless you have those fancy equipment. But here's a whole bunch of ducks, families swimming. I'm looking out for snakes. I don't know what that was, but something just hit me. It wasn't a snake, but it was something. I think I'm going to look into getting camera holder that holds cameras side by side of the other. And the reason I'm doing the second camera is because that's stagnant and much better picture quality than the camera I'm using for live stream. And no, for anybody who's asking, I don't have my ID with me. I don't feel I need to. I'm walking on a public accessible walking trail. And if the chalk hadn't been there, I had my chalk with me and I was going to write it over again. So up here on the left is the water treatment plant. There's a lot of old buildings and silos and things. Some of them are being used and some of them aren't. But over there is a lift station. Oops, I'm slipping. Over there, and in order to get the water going down the canal or Resaca or whatever you want to call it, they use pump stations to help move the water. There's a lot of silt at the bottom, and 2 July 4th ago, unfortunately, we had a man out here fishing up here on the bridge, and for whatever reason, he fell off the bridge and didn't survive. And it took him almost 24 hours to find him because there's so much underlying silt here. So I guess I should pick it up if I'm going to walk the whole thing today on this live stream. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for commenting. We put up this privacy fence. I guess to make things look pretty. I don't know. I know when we had a major leak. I came over here and got pictures through the chain link. And they even got, man, they're serious about it. Even got barbed wire over the top of it. Wow. I hadn't seen that before. Okay, I'll find my next shady spot and then I'll check the live stream again. This is just me going for a walk out at the trail, looking at the wildlife in the water. So you can see the different pumps and stuff. All I have to do is raise my arm and I can see up there. I don't know what they're trying to hide. I know there's chemicals they have to use to process the water, but you know, this is water plant number 2. Water plant number 1, the city just won a lawsuit against a company who sold us defective equipment. So we're going to have 2 active water plants. So if one goes down, the other one is backup. And no, nobody goes swimming in this stuff. It's nasty. No fishing between signs. Well, I don't have my poles, so I'm not going to worry about it. And these are active grain silos. There's trucks coming in and everything. And it was like, this is kind of the hub. There used to be the railroad. And there still is, but it was much more active and had a transportation, or I should say passenger station here. But they don't anymore. Right across the street, you can see where the train trestle goes over. Hi, Florida Hillbilly. Bye, AYF. I'm having a hard time scrolling and not hitting the wrong thing. I appreciate you coming by. Oh, yeah, plumbing issues. Anybody have any questions before I start walking again and start talking instead of paying attention to chat? Good to see you, Flo. Nuckins. Anybody else I missed? So this is about the halfway point. So I'm going to continue on my walk if nobody has any questions. So those are the grain silos that trucks come in and pick up. Supposed to be some good fishing in here, but I don't know. I'd have to ask some locals because I'll confess I don't even right now. As you can see, anything that isn't directly watered turns brown. Got some grass, obviously, on the resaca. And they have various places to stretch and exercise if you want to. I'm going to pick it up a little bit so it doesn't go on forever. This is something new. Station and bags and everything, which is good. So there's a good picture where you see those cars way off. That's where I started. And they have a few picnic tables and hibachis or whatever you want to call them. Places to just sit down. Now that trail, I could have gone across the street and gone the expressway, but that would have added another mile. I just want to finish so you guys can enjoy the walk. And here, types and things like. And what I like too about this is it curves according to the trees that they decided to keep up. So it's not just a straight thing. What's ASAP? I didn't see that. Hold on. Let me find a shady spot. And there's the sidewalk here too if people want to walk on there. Okay. Okay. Mystery, what's your question? I'm here now, sweetie. I'm sorry. Are you still here? I'll wait a second if anybody has any questions or... Mystery 13? Okay, just checking. I'm gonna keep on my trail then. You guys know how to get a hold of me. My email address is my channel, texasrose956@gmail.com. Right now I'm able to keep up with the emails and respond in a pretty quick manner. Oh, he got a fish. That's good. Okay. I don't know whose alarm or ring or whatever. It's not mine. forgot to say one of the important things. On the other side, by that amphitheater building, there are restrooms that are open during the day during the week, but they're not open at night or on weekends, which kind of makes it inconvenient, but you just have to plan ahead of time. This is actually, on this side of the Resaca is actually considered Kennedy Park, where the other side is the Heaven Resaca Park. I don't know why it's two separate, but I think it's because they rent these pavilions out on an hourly or a daily basis. So if someone wants to have a party or a celebration or something and they don't want to have it at home, they can come over here. I don't know currently what the charges are, but they also have a basketball court, cement benches, but it's just beautiful, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit. I feel very blessed that I'm able to get out here and share it with everybody. Now, I got to show you this. It's not the Resaca, but this is one of the new playground equipment we got. And if you'll notice, because people are out there, so I don't want to call attention, but that house is so, how do you say it, eclectic, with the bird houses and who knows what else they got over there. So this is a regular playground, and have to be careful because kids get burned on it because it gets really hot here. But this is a workout station area, and it's also for people with disabilities accessible. As you can see, the road's right there, and they can come in here and use the equipment for free. And they've been pretty respectful and not been vandalizing it like some other things that they've done. So, anyways, so if you look right directly across, is the building, the amphitheater, and then right in front of it is where I had the chalk. So we have badminton or volleyball net. I'm almost done, people. Thank you for sticking around. I wish you a blessed, fantastic day. And I just wanted to share some beautiful weather, sending you by osmosis. I used to live up north, so I know how it can get sometimes. Hi, Jen. So here is the observation pier or fishing pier, however you want to say it. I'm looking before I show you because sometimes there's things that, whoa, almost fell, that kind of wash up on shore. But as you can see, it's pretty gnarly. You know, it's pretty silty. So right directly across here is where I did the chalk. Hi, Regina. Chris and Katz, love you. Love you, Boomer. Okay. Those stairs are not stable. So I'm getting back on the trail. See the finish line, it's almost there. Sorry if I dilly-dallied too much, but just wanted to show you things, what's going on. So this aerator is supposed to help bring oxygen into the water for the fish and wildlife and stuff like that. So sometimes some of the different cities have 2 or 3 on their resacas. San Benito is actually named the Resaca City because we have so many. And all of them are man-made. Some of them are as a result of flooding or changing. So there's the crane. Hi, Tay. So I'm going to end it here. Unless anybody has any questions. But if you get a chance, go to my channel and check out my video I put up of Chalk America in honor of Eric Brandt and all his freedom fighters. Thank you, Regina. I'm safe. It wasn't an audit. It was more of just a chat and checking in and telling you guys I love you. So it's been going on almost 40 minutes. And I've got 9 people in here now. And I just wanted to say thank you. Keep an eye out for each other. And do the Walmart challenge. Do the Chalk America. Keep an eye on people like James Jacobson, who's incarcerated, and Eric Brandt, who's incarcerated, and other people. Be each other's eyes and ears. Hi, Sixth Estate. I'm just about to sign off here, sweetie. But I wanted to give a chance to everybody to say hi. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm sorry, Sixth Estate. So I know that, you know, it's hard to chalk. That's why I had to wait a few days for it raining, and then it got cold and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over there and check my chalk real quick to end this with that, instead of going directly to my vehicle. And we'll end it with the chalk. Keep an eye out for Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Central Time, which is my time. I will be documenting a protest for Ricky Trevino, who was killed December 7th by a multiple of law enforcement agencies. We're not getting any answers. The Texas Rangers are doing an investigation, but family and friends are not they're not accommodating them very much by giving them information. So this is our Business 77. Goes through town, and to my right is the expressway, about a mile, just to give you some idea what's going on. So there's a good view. This is all bamboo, pretty invasive. And here's Santa still up with his reindeer. That was a hefty investment by the city. And it looks like one got tilted over. But just for Santa and those two reindeer, it was over $25,000. And it does have sign no trespassing, so. Take care, Mega. Okay, I'm gonna go down and do the chalk, check the chalk again. This is where I started, so I'll end it there. It's right past the amphitheater down here on the left. Oh, I thought that was a gator. It's a great big stick. So this is something new they've started, called the Doctor Park. So, Citizens Academy. So when they adopt it, that means that they're going to help with keeping the maintenance going and litter and assist with events if they happen. So, again, my chalk is still here. So, Chalk America, photography is not a crime. Remember Ricky Trevino, murdered by tyrants. So, found a shady spot. Sorry, I'm out of shape, but I hope you enjoyed this stream. I love you all, and hashtag Chalk America. Like, sub, and subscribe. Check out my video of doing the chalking if you get a chance. And Flo's going live tonight, probably with some games and fun. And then, of course, his birthday's tomorrow, so don't forget Flo on his birthday. So I'm going to say goodbye. I love you. I'm going to end this now, I think.